Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for November 10th, 2025. Yeah. So, it's cold out there. It's kind of chilly. It's not cold, it's not freezing, but it's pretty cold. I'm wearing a long sleeve and I'm wearing pants. It's cold like that. When we go on our midday walk, I'll probably put on a flannel because I had to wear an extra flannel when went out this morning. So that was cool. I also did all the grocery shopping. I was only gonna see if they had like the meat for the dogs. They only had one pack left, but it's okay. I got it. But I ended up doing just a whole bunch of shopping. So I just went and got a whole bunch of things. You know what? It wasn't that much for what I wanted. It was really cheap, whatever I got. I mean, and I got a lot of stuff. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's the town. I don't know. Maybe I'm lucky. I don't know. But I got a lot of stuff. Anyways, when I got home, I unloaded everything, and then I noticed I missed a call, and I was like, who's that? Because I can tell from the area code. Excuse me. And then plus there was a message left, and it was the lady that came by, the social worker lady. So I called her back, and we were talking. She's actually a pretty nice lady. I'll be honest with you. She's pretty nice. Um, and she told me, so I was talking to her about the confusion over there at the sheriff's department. And she's like, no, like she's like, we go out to people's homes blindly. Like they don't know what they're in for. That's why they have the law enforcement with them, because they don't know what's going to happen, right? And yeah, that's a good idea. I don't blame her. But then we were talking, and then I explained to her how they were trying to mix up the visit that second time with the city hall incident. And even she said, no, it was the follow-up from the first time. That's what, and I said, yeah, that's what I understand now. And I said, but they're trying to mix it up and say that because I visited the city hall that day, that's why you guys were at my house. And I'm like, and I told her, and I said, that's virtually impossible. She's like, yeah, no, because you have to put in the order, you have to do this, you have to do that, then you contact them, and then they come out. Like, it's not like speedy service like that. You know what I mean? They come out, when they get the chance, or when they get the order, or whatever, however they do it. I don't know exactly, right? Or the slip, or however they call it. And she's like, no. And so I explained to her what's going on with me over here, about them harassing me and doing that kind of thing. And I told her about how I went to City Hall. I told her this story. I told her this story about how I asked them a math question and they didn't know the answer, and then I kind of laughed at it. And you know what? She knew the answer. She knew about cubic foot. And I'm like, even though, you may or may not know this, that's not your responsibility to know it because you're a social worker. I said, but for them, it's their responsibility to know that. And they got very mad at me for asking them that question. She's like, yeah, that's kind of weird. So over the phone, just to make a long story short, she was on my team. She was like, yeah, that stuff doesn't sound right. It sounds strange to her. And so I was like, yes, you see what I have to go through over here? And she's like, oh. And I said, if anything, when you're going around and doing things and you see something like this happen and you know how to help somebody, I'm like, give me a call, because I don't know why I have to go through all this. She's like, yeah, if I hear of something or find a lead or something, because she's a social worker. That's her job, is to find leads to help people. So, and she does see the toxicity right here herself too. And she told me, yeah, we won't go to your house anymore. And I'm like, no, I mean, it's cool and everything. I know who you guys are now, but it's weird, right? Like she knows. Okay. So that's what happened today. And, I don't know. I'm just glad that I have everything recorded and put down here. And you know, even though like she says she's not gonna come, you know, I told her, no, you know, if I need help, I will call you guys. Yeah. I don't have a problem calling for help if I need it. I have no problem at all. You know, I don't have an overinflated ego or my pride isn't so. No, if I need help, I'm gonna get it. If I need it, right? Only if I need it. I'm not gonna go and ask for help to try to take advantage of anything, though. If I need it, I will ask for help. But if I don't need it, I'm not. What do I gotta call them for? You know what I mean? So that was a kind of a good vibe call from that lady. You know, she's actually pretty cool. You know, and she knows a lot about things, and she's easy to talk to. And she understood my predicament. So that's pretty much what happened. You know, I don't have to expect them to come by anymore. Because if they get an order or something, they're going to probably be like, oh, wait a minute. This is the person that told me that they are harassing her. So if she gets that, she's going to know. You know what I mean? Unless they try to send someone else who doesn't know, you know. But still, we're going to just go through the same motions again. I'm going to record everything. I'm going to tell them about that it's harassment, this, that, and the other. And, you know, that's just how I do, you know. And I know it's, the stuff might seem like it's really hard, but I just happen to have all the capabilities to record and do all these things. So why not use it, right? Anyways, you guys, that's all I have for you. We're going to probably go on our midday walk here soon. It's chilly out there. It's not as warm and cozy like normal. I like it when it's hot out. That's how when we're traveling, I would always follow the sun and where it's warmer. But this kind of coldness, it's like, meh. But it's okay because we still go out there. I still go out. Anyways, I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for November 10th, 2025, and I'll talk to you next time.